Today, we're whipping up a quick and easy sauce that's absolutely essential for Tex-Mex lovers. Ranchero sauce is used on a countless number of Tex-Mex and Mexican dishes. It's perfect over tamales, enchiladas, burritos, and one of my all-time favorites, ranchero chicken, which we'll be whipping up next time in the Anthony kitchen. So stay tuned for that, but for now, let's get to making this easy ranchero sauce. It's a smoky tomato-based sauce, and it comes together with a quick and easy mix of both fresh ingredients and pantry staples. As far as the vegetables in this sauce go, nothing has to be chopped super fine. We're gonna run it through a blender, or you can also use a food processor. Cutting into this onion here, just gonna give it a nice rough chop. I used a white onion, but if you have yellow or red, you could use either and it'd be totally fine. Next, we're gonna get into some jalapenos. Now, if you want a spicy ranchero sauce, you can leave the seeds in. I'm gonna go ahead and de-seed my jalapenos. And just like the onion, we're gonna give the jalapeno a rough chop. The thing about ranchero sauce is it's really versatile. So if you don't like hot peppers, feel free to sub in a bell pepper. Next, I'm just making my way into a couple cloves of garlic, just popping the skins off. Again, rough chop. So I'm just gonna set this aside, and the onions and the peppers will be the first to go in the pot. All right, y'all, we're just gonna add a little bit of oil to the pan here. The onions and the peppers are gonna go right in. We're just gonna give these a good stir and let them cook down until they're nice and softened. And if you wanna help them cook just a little bit faster, you can pop that lid on, let it go for about 5 minutes. Now for the garlic, give it a stir. Next, going into the pot, we're gonna have some crushed tomatoes. I don't always have fresh tomatoes on hand, but I do pretty much always have a can of crushed tomatoes on standby. I've found that a good, high quality can of crushed tomatoes will go a long, long way in a sauce. So now to give it that smoky ranchero sauce vibe, we're gonna add the spices. It's just a simple mix of kosher salt, black pepper, cumin, and paprika. So we'll sprinkle this over, give it a stir. Once it reaches the simmer, you're gonna let it go for about 10 minutes, stirring occasionally, and then we're gonna smooth it all out. If you're using a food processor, you'll wanna fit it with the blade attachment. I'm just ladling the sauce into the bowl of the food processor. Now, what you'll wanna do to avoid any kitchen explosions due to steam building up and pressure is take the feed tube out and pop a rag over the top so you don't mess up your clothes, and then just process it until it's nice and smooth. Let's see how we did. Looks and smells delicious, and it tastes delicious too. Now, because we use crushed tomatoes, this is gonna be a thicker ranchero sauce. If you want a thinner sauce, here's what you do. Just grab yourself a handy dandy measuring pitcher, and you'll add about a 1/4 cup of water at a time. And then just process it once again until you reach the desired consistency. Get rid of the blade. Pour this right into the bowl. Perfect. So there you have it, an easy and essential recipe to add to your Tex-Mex lineup. And if you just can't get enough Tex-Mex in your life, be sure to tune in next time because we will be whipping up my favorite ranchero chicken bake. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.